did you think of the game today? Newcastle 0, Arsenal 1.
Yeah, so it was really, really good. I think we had a pretty good game today. I'll tell you what I was a little bit unsure about though was obviously the fact that we played all those youth at the start, but actually I think it turned out to be a really good result, and I'm actually really proud of them for giving the youth a tryout.
Yeah. Who out of the youth, the young players that played today, who would you highlight as the best player?
Willock.
Willock, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
What about his game? What is it that impressed you with him?
I think it's just his confidence. You know, he come into a starting lineup that's been pretty together for a couple of years now. Not really started many games so at all really. So to come in on the opening day of the season and put a solid performance in like that for a boy who's just turned 18, I think that's a really impressive performance. And I think good on Emery for giving him the shot. I think Lundberg coming up's been a really good thing for the club. He's got a really good in-depth knowledge about how the youth is all getting on. So I think he's probably had a big impact on that as well. But I'm proud of the boys. You can't ask any more of them.
It seems like Arsenal are really thinking about how they're going to progress this season. Putting Lundberg as assistant manager, moving Steve Bow back, Lundberg former under-21s manager. Having someone like that can only give the Arsenal youngsters confidence playing in the first team.
I think one big problem with all these big clubs is you spend millions and millions and millions of pounds on all the youth clubs, the youth networking, the youth setup, and then they don't go and use their youth. It's like, United going to spend 80 million on Maguire, right, fantastic. But you telling me United haven't got a player in their youth system that they can try and bring through and give game time to? The thing is with some clubs, they all want everything to happen right now, and obviously as fans that's what we want as well. But then when you actually look at a club and what makes a club who they are, and what makes legends, is actually bringing players through who actually understand the club, they understand the nature of what the fans want, and we want passion. You don't get passion from these people you go and spend £100 million on. They're all out for themselves, they're all out for the signing on fees, the agent fees. You need to bring through those youngsters that actually know about Arsenal and know what it means to play for a club like Arsenal.
It's true. We sold someone like that recently, Iwobi. Are you surprised of his departure? And would you have rather seen someone like Mkhitaryan being sold instead?
I'll tell you exactly what I think, right? Iwobi, I'm gutted he's gone. I feel like he's 148 appearances, 15 goals. I reckon this would have been his breakthrough season. I reckon he's 23. He's just got a good amount of game time on him last year. If he made 36 appearances in the league, this would have been his year. And players like Mkhitaryan, I know why they sold Iwobi, because you're not going to sell Mkhitaryan for 30, 40 million. It ain't happening. You've got to think of it logically. They need money, they need to bring money in. Pepe might have overspent slightly on other players, and that's why they sold Iwobi. But I'm gutted. I'm gutted. I reckon, sell Mkhitaryan for 10 million and get his 200 grand a week wages off the books. That would have been much better business than getting rid of Iwobi. I'm actually quite gutted about that.
Yeah. Would you like to see Iwobi come back?
See how he gets on at Everton. It might have actually been a good luck we got rid of him, but no. But I'm upset he's gone. Whether or not I'd have him back, it depends on how he plays for Everton.
Okay. You said the youngsters were playing, and you was a bit surprised about that. Would you have rather seen David Luiz play instead of Chambers today?
Nah. I think Chambers is underrated a lot. I think he's a very good centre back. He's a lot better than Mustafi. Whether or not he's better than Luiz is a different calibre. I think Luiz has got more experience. He's going to add a wealth of experience to the team. Champions League winner, Europa League winner. He's a good player. He's a good player, and I think a coup for £8 million as well. What a bargain for 32 years old. But centre backs go on till they're 36 nowadays. I think that look at Wes Morgan for Leicester. Do you know what I mean? Centre backs can go on. They're not that. That's what it's all about. But it's good. I'm glad we've got all these players coming through. I think it's a good start for the club.
Mustafi, he wasn't even on the bench, was he?
No, he weren't.
So do you think we might be getting rid of him?
Hopefully. Hopefully. I just... He's stats-wise, he's not one of the best centre-backs in the league. But if you actually watch him play, he's a bit of a calamity. You don't really know what you're going to get from him, and I don't very rarely ever see a good actual performance. Maybe statistically, but what I can see with my own eyes, I don't really see much going on with him, to be honest. He needs to go.
Okay. And what do you think of the signing of Pepe? He came on today, he had a few touches, didn't really have to do much. Are you excited about his?
I'm excited. I don't think today was a fair game to judge him on so quickly, because I think he's got a lot to come from him yet. But today he wasn't that impressive, to be honest with you. I wasn't impressed. He gave the ball away quite a lot. He was doing one touch here and there. But I reckon, like I said, you can't judge him on 20 minutes of game time.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, I reckon this season we're going to see a lot come from him. I'm excited.
Yeah. And what a great lineup he'll be to have Aubameyang, Lacazette, and Pepe playing together.
That's going to be a good. Like, I can see now why they got rid of Iwobi.
Yeah.
No, but that's going to be that will be a good lineup.
With an on-form Ozil just behind.
Ozil, we'll see. But I mean, he's kind of suffering from anxiety at the moment, isn't he?
Yeah. Do you think we missed him today, or it didn't really matter him not being here?
No, we had Willer. He was solid. I was happy with his performance. I think towards the end though, the defence was a shambles and the tempo dropped. It was slow, sluggish football. 1-2, 1-2, give it away. Like if that was another club, if you're playing like a top 10 club there, like anyone, even like Everton, maybe West Ham, any one of those clubs really, they would have capitalised on those errors.
Yeah.
They would have scored, and you can't be giving chances like that away. Like it was bad. So the last 10 minutes I had a bit of anxiety watching them play. I was like, what are they doing? They're just passing it around, touch, and then they're walking around, they're all walking. It's like, this is the first game of the season. I know you're still getting back into things, but this is when you have to start kicking it off properly.
Yeah.
And the last 20 minutes of the game, I thought Arsenal were awful.
Yeah.
There was bad.
We got the 3 points. That's what
got the 3 points.
And the end of the day, onwards and upwards, right?
We've got the 3 points, onwards and upwards. I mean, thank God we've got 3 points out of that game. Jesus Christ. Newcastle away is never an easy game to play as well. So that's good. We don't always have the best record against Newcastle either, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, onwards and upwards on the Gunners.